Morning, even afternoon, we got a banger for y'all today, baby. Got a video from Josh. Here's his YouTube in the description. Click it, hit the sub button, get his book, all that stuff. In this video, we got Josh making Ihop pancakes, but better. So essentially, he gets the Ihop pancakes, then he makes them at home, and he puts the two head to head. Hey, listen, I'm a waffle guy, but these pancakes looked incredible. I'd eat them. When you all enjoy this, leave a like, hit the sub button. Most importantly, be sure to tell somebody you love them. I'll catch you in the next one. Pancakes,
you know, it's funny. Their whole brand is pancakes, and yet I just don't think they get it right. It's good, but how often are you sober when you go there?
It's very personal, Josh.
I get it. They're pancakes.
If you must know, never.
You can't really screw them up that bad, right? Flashback to IHOP. What's that? International House of Burgers. Why? IHOP has this unusually vast menu that's completely unnecessary because the whole concept is pancakes and people only go there for pancakes. I don't know how they sustain their business model, but whatever. We're here to destabilize the pancake world.
They make other stuff other than pancakes, right? Technically.
Almost done. Let's go look. What do you think you're doing? I can't show you that, but I can show you this. Texture over taste, available for pre-order now. The link is in the description. This is about texture, the other half of the story of making great food. Link in the description. All right, now I gotta call IHOP.
Now I gotta tell you, man, I'm a waffle guy, Josh, so you're gonna have to really sell me on these pancakes.
I'll do a short stack of regular, and then I'll do a short stack of the blueberry pancakes.
Anything else?
Yes, one last thing, just an order of the Cinestack pancakes.
All right, see you then. Be safe.
Bye-bye. You almost said you too. IHOP, you do have to be safe. You know, I've seen some pretty crazy fights break out there.
True.
We're here at the, oh my God, International House of Pancakes. The side of the building gets a 1 out of 10, but the front of the building, due to its iconic nature, gets a 10 out of 10. I mean, I remember seeing that sign when I was a kid, and I was
Is
like,
every IHOP open 24 hours?
Wait,
I feel like I
so
always see them open 24 hours.
What is that? I do kind of want to come back here just for nostalgia's sake, early in the morning or like really late at night.
Someone wants to eat IHOP.
No, I don't, I swear. Hi, oh, I have an order for pickup. Yeah, I'm turning this into a 10 out of 10 all around. Same lady that was on the phone, super nice, and she shit on the pancakes. This is gonna be the best Bud Better ever. I tipped her well. All right, I'm rating the menu also. Too long, out of 10. Farted, sorry. Okay, now we go. So we've got...
You said too long. You know what's funny? When I think of a menu that's too big, how many of you can guess in the comments right now what I'm thinking of? I'm gonna say it at the... Should I just say it now? I'm gonna give you a second. Give you like 5 seconds. Comment down below. Don't cheat. I should have counted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's say it together. Cheesecake Factory. Listen, their food is good, right? The food is good. The service is great. Every Cheesecake Factory I've really been to, I've enjoyed thoroughly. Like, I have no complaints against it, but the menu is insane. I've never seen a menu like that ever.
The bag. This sauce looks like something else. Questionable at best. Blueberry. That's it. Final one, which is just a traditional old-fashioned pancake syrup. Nothing's better than maple syrup. Am I right, guys? Corn syrup, water, sugar, potassium, sorbate, and sodium benzoate to preserve freshness. Caramel color, natural and artificial flavor. Xanthan gum, cellulose gum, citric acid, and sulfites. Smells like a toy factory. Let's begin. This is just way too many pancakes. Okay, the pancake's not bad. What I don't like is how gummy they are. Moving on, blueberries.
That's a good way to describe those pancakes.
This is not enough sauce. You gotta get through all of this dryness, and this is all you get. Let me eat it like intended. It doesn't taste bad, it tastes like blueberries, but really flat, bland blueberries. I think it should be punching you in the face, and it just doesn't do that. Last but not least, Vikram's favorite. See, they were smart here. Each layer has some of the cinnamon stuff. That's a good sign. Okay, this one I actually like, believe it or not. That being said, all I taste is cinnamon. There's no depth, there's no butter, and whatever this cinnamon sauce is, it just needs more. It just feels like
so he's gonna make all 3 of them, but
so
better.
We're gonna find it.
We have the 3 dominating pancakes for IHOP.
I gotta tell you, man, some of the best pancakes I have. I will say this. Growing up, Paul's mom, we called her Queen. That was her nickname. And she would make pancakes. And she made pancakes like I'd never seen because she fried them in oil. So like the outside of it was really crispy because it was in oil, and the inside was light and fluffy. Those are my favorite pancakes if I had to pick.
Or at least according to the random internet sources. Traditional buttermilk,
These
double
look
blueberry,
like these look like they're not made in
we begin
oil.
with traditional buttermilk, which we're going to be using the exact same batter for all 3, so this is probably the right place to start. You gotta love it when it's easy. Come on. First rule, don't just worry about over mixing your pancakes. You should also not overthink your pancakes. It's almost symbolic. Sometimes we want to control everything in our lives instead of
just understanding that it's okay to just do things that make you happy. So get a large bowl,
Josh, that was very profound.
grams of all-purpose flour, a quarter cup or 62 grams of granulated sugar, a quarter teaspoon or 1 gram of baking soda, 1 tablespoon or 12 grams of baking powder, 1 teaspoon or 4 grams of fine sea salt. Whisk that together until combined and try not to breathe due to the dry pancake mix wafting in the air. Then add 1 cup or 240 milliliters of buttermilk, half a cup or 120 milliliters of whole milk, 1 whole egg plus 1 egg yolk, 2 tablespoons or 21 grams of vegetable oil. Whisk that all together until combined and homogeneous. And optionally, you can whisk in 1 teaspoon or 4 grams of vanilla extract, but that's only if you want a little extra pop on the behind of flavor. Well, I mean, really, that's it. You know, you don't need to get all fancy and
Looks
weird.
like
I mean,
pancake
just get
batter.
a non-stick pan or a non-stick griddle.
Do pancakes and waffles have the same batter? I can't remember if he.
Cooking spray.
I can't remember when he made the
actually, I do
waffles
have
one.
one secret. Sure, you could use a ladle or a big spoon. I'll show you a big spoon. But what
Whoa,
I would
whoa, whoa, whoa.
recommend is to use a 4-ounce scooper. Yes, you go in there, you dunk, scoop, press the little button, let it drop, and you know.
It's an ice cream
optionally, you can
scooper,
spread
right?
it out if you want to keep them perfectly circular. Then just let those cook for 2 minutes. Flip and cook for 2 to 3 more minutes. Move that to a plate, and well, you just repeat with the rest. That's what I love about pancakes. It's something that's so ridiculously easy. You could train a parakeet to do it. So yes, you at home can do this. Papa believes in you. I'm
Did he just call me a parakeet, bro?
here for you. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Real nice, Josh. Now, to serve, you're just gonna stack up 4 of those bad boys. You can add a nice little dollop, or in this case, a quenelle of softened salted butter. Of course, maple
Why does that
syrup.
butter look so good, bro?
And let's face our first opponent.
See, when it's real butter, it wants to fall. This
That's going nowhere. These are very tall in comparison. Look at these anemic pancakes. Real maple syrup. This is amber color, rich taste, grade A. This is grade, but it does look nice when it's running. That just looks like pure fluff.
That looks so much
Syrup,
better.
a little bit of butter. The flavor's unmatched. First off, you can actually taste the butter, but the pancake itself just feels right. Tastes fresh and nice and vibrant, and it's fluffy and airy and melts in your mouth, whereas these taste artificial. But we can't have this be a win without a taste tester. Vikram's back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Poop and fart.
Riddle me this.
All right, here's a fork with pancake number 1. Pancake number 2.
Number 2, definitely the winner. One of these pancakes equals like 3 of these
Yeah,
pancakes.
true, bro.
I already feel like I ate a whole stack. These are fluffy, super layered, butter, syrup, fluff. There's nothing not to like.
All right, on to the next. Okay, sure, you could say we won by beating their basic pancake, but it doesn't end there, okay?
Blueberry
There is
one,
no win
he's
without
putting blueberries
discussing
in the pancakes,
toppings
bro.
that make it really
Game
special.
changing.
So, blueberry. We're keeping the batter the exact same as I said before. The only difference is when you make your batter for this one, you could just fold it and have a cup or 95 grams of more fresh blueberries. That's it. Then you just scoop your batter, do your thing 21, and your pancakes will be fully done once you've cooked all your batter.
Say, do your
What
thing
about the
21?
blueberries?
I like that reference,
I'll be
Josh.
honest, it was
Do
a
your
challenge
thing
figuring this out
21.
for some reason. I couldn't figure out if the blueberries were dried or fresh. Couldn't tell if they were out at the beginning or not, because, well, they wouldn't be so perfectly round. So here's what I did. Medium sauce pot. Add 2 cups or 190 grams of fresh blueberries, 1 cup or 200 grams of granulated white sugar, 3 tablespoons or 55 grams of lemon juice, a quarter cup or 60 milliliters of maple syrup, half a cup or 120 milliliters of water, and finally 1 tablespoon or 17 grams of light corn syrup. You know, so we get that nice cohesive mirror-like gloss. It's a little back pocket secret right there, by the way, with the corn syrup. Set that over medium-high, bring to a boil, and reduce for about 6 to 8 minutes or until extra.
Is that how you make, like,
thickened
pie
and
filling,
syrupy.
too?
You really want it to coat the back of a
My
spoon
grandma,
with
bro.
milk.
My grandma, she used to make just make pies as much anymore. She's getting older. Love my grandma. I loved her apple pie, but she did blueberry as well. But the apple pie was like elite, bro. And I don't love desserts. I love apple pie.
Clings the
Apple
thicker it
pie
looks,
in like a
the better.
classic
Now pass
New
it
York
through
style
a
cheesecake.
fine
Those are probably my
mesh
2
strainer to
favorite
get extra
desserts.
glossy,
if I had
and
to
fold
pick
in
one.
an extra half cup or 95 grams of fresh blueberries. And well, I gotta say, it looks like the dang thing. It looks correct. Hopefully it tastes correct. Now, you serve these pancakes as before. You stack them up, give them a generous, beautiful topping of your blueberry sauce. So deeply dark blue with a mirror finish almost as beautiful as the metallic specialty paint of a Lamborghini in only the finest of boutique lighting. Of course, feel free to add a quenelle or dollop of whipped cream if you so desire, which is made by simply adding 1 cup or 240 milliliters of heavy cream to a medium-sized bowl. Whisk that aggressively until it begins to thicken, then add 2 tablespoons or 14 grams of powdered sugar. Continue whisking until you get a nice soft peak, and optionally you can fold in 1 full tablespoon or 15 grams of creme fraiche. That's a fun whipped cream right there. Now we fight our next opponent. All right, a little bit of whipped cream, a little bit of
I don't think Josh is going to lose a single one here.
So fresh. One thing you won't get from theirs is this. That was the pop of a plump, juicy blueberry. To me, that's a win, but now we need our taste tester. Okay, so Vikram, you don't really like blueberries.
I do not.
Yeah, this seems like a bit unfair, but okay. Number 1. And then Number 2.
Best person for this one. First of all, the first one was better by a landslide. It literally punched me in the face with flavor. It's fruity, as to be expected, but I really like the cream mixed with the berries, mixed with the fluffiness of the pancake. This one just fell flat.
I always watch Josh's videos when I'm hungry, and I just get more hungry, bro.
I don't even like blueberries. That's how good it was.
Last one is Vikram's favorite.
Bring it on.
Okay, so we got 2 out of 3, but this wouldn't be a but better without a 3 for 3. Now, last but far from least,
I mean,
is
they
the
look
only
at just
pancake
like
that I actually
cosmetically.
liked, so I'm
How
slightly
much better they look.
One of the most popular and inappropriately memed pancake in the restaurant world, Cinestack. This one should be easy, right? First up, the sauce that I passed out 5 times making. If you don't get the joke, just move along, please. Anyway. Add in 4 ounces or 115 grams of softened cream cheese to a medium-sized bowl, beat with an electric mixer until creamy, and then add 3/4 of a cup or 90 grams of powdered sugar in 2 batches, beating them in fully before adding the remainder. Trust me, all right? You don't want a big mess in your kitchen, then you're gonna be like, Josh, what happened? Then be like, I'm really sorry. I should have told you, and so I'm telling you now. It's because I love you. Once that's smooth and combined, beat in 2 tablespoons or 35 grams of whole milk. You can always add a little more if you need to. You just want it to be a drizzleable consistency without it being water. You know, kind of like this. Finally, beat in the beans from 1 can of black beans. Kidding. From 1 vanilla bean pod. Once it's thoroughly distributed, it's done. Now moving on to the most important and slightly mysterious cinnamon spread, which who knows how theirs is made, but let's be honest, we're gonna figure it out. In a pan, add 1 cup or 225 grams of light brown sugar, 1 tablespoon or 14 grams of muscovado sugar, half a cup or 120 milliliters of water, then set that to medium. Once the sugar is completely dissolved, add in half a cup or 120 milliliters of maple syrup. Then at this point, you're gonna bring it to a boil over medium-high until it reaches 230 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow,
now once
that's
it reaches
hot.
that temperature, turn off the heat, then whisk in 2.5 tablespoons or 17 grams of ground cinnamon. Yes, it's gonna resist wanting to get mixed in. You'll be like, oh my god, Josh, it's not mixed. Just look, trust me, just keep mixing. And once that is, for the most part, combined, you will then whisk in a 1/3 cup or 84 grams of cold, unsalted butter until homogenized, until fully melted and emulsified. Then finally add in 1 teaspoon or 7 grams of fine sea salt.
Yeah, I
it's
doubt
gonna be a little
IHOP
bit
does all
salty,
this.
sweet, you know, cinnamon roll vibe,
For their
right?
cinnamon
Once it's all
mixture.
combined, you're gonna let that cool until you get a nice, almost jammy, salty cinnamon butter spread. Now we assemble, which I did like this. 1 pancake down, spread on your warmed up sauce. Next pancake, more sauce, spread. Your 3rd pancake, you guessed it, spread. And 4, well, wait a minute, this stuff, yeah, kidding. More cinnamon spread, okay? This stuff is insane how good it is. You will not regret putting it on that thing. Let me tell you what, all right? Put that on anything, all right? I just don't need to know everything you're putting it on. Finally, drizzle the top generously with your vanilla frosting in a spiral shape if you want to avoid it looking like something that people are gonna make jokes about on the internet and say things that are inappropriate, okay? But now we face our toughest opponent yet. This is the ultimate deciding winner if we fully beat IHOP.
I mean, just look at it.
Cinestack.
The IHOP pancakes look sad compared to his.
This one I liked. Oh! We saved the best for last. I would be able to eat both of these, but in terms of clean cut flavor, this is really like eating straight up a cinnamon roll. If we won the other 2, there's no way we're not winning this. Vikram, get in here. Number 1.
Here you go.
2.
That's incredible. That's definitely the winner. Here's the difference. This one, you kind of know what to expect. This one is literally a cinnamon roll. You don't get the crispiness on the outside of a cinnamon roll, but just the gooey part of a cinnamon roll you get with this, and all the same flavors.
Yeah, if you want a goo, or wait, no.
You know, I'm not, you enjoyed that? What? I'm not a pancake guy, Josh. But I would eat those pancakes. I just like waffles more, bro. You know, y'all know how I am. Waffles are better than pancakes, so.